Yo, what is going on, everybody? Down in the basement. Welcome in to Monday night, little Monday night mixer. What's on the screen is in the break. Um, Last night we did a little non-25. Tonight, just all 25, except for the lucky 7. You're gonna take home a 24 update hanger. We got a finest, 2 autos, chrome update, hobby 1, and then a jumbo of update and a jumbo of series 2. I'm feeling a couple blacks tonight out of the series 2. Oh yeah. Anyways, welcome in. If you guys could hit the like, I'd appreciate it. Again, quite a few spots left, pushing halfway there. I need to update a few because there was a couple notifications as I was going live. Anyways, hopefully we can get this in. But anyways, let's talk about series 1 for 2026. Topps said, "Hey, here you go." They had the whatever, the face of it, the poster boys. I had the cover for it earlier last week, later last week. I don't remember when. And then showing off some that could show the card design. And the next thing you know, it's up on Topps website for resale tomorrow. So tomorrow at noon Eastern, I believe. Let's see. Yes, January 13th at 12 p.m. Eastern. No checklist, just a bunch of photos, but still pretty cool. Let's go. I got it right here. Let's just go check it out. So I kind of like the design. It's kind of like a weird retro kind of, I don't know, something different. It's definitely different. But you can see there's the gold. It's got like a weird, so it's like a jersey stitching to it with that, and then I like the way that the name looks. It's kind of different looking. I like the big team logo just kind of by itself. So, and then here's the greatest hits. It has, I guess we're gonna maybe see. I wonder if we're going to see anything special, like with this 75th logo you see here. That's on there. But I wonder if there's going to be like a 75th anniversary parallel or something like that. You see Roman, he's got a cup card with their rookie. There's the 1991 design. It's kind of cool looking. Very cool. I wonder if they're going to do something crazy, like, was it 91 or 92 where they put the Desert Storm or Desert Shield stamps on it? But anyways, that Mike Trout auto looks pretty sweet. That's on the 91 design. I don't know. That looks pretty sweet. Anyways, I'm excited for it. It's always fun. Series 1. Everyone's going to have their opinion. I'm usually fairly positive. It's unique. I'm going to say that. It's unique. It's got the stitching. You can see it's like stitching, from a ball almost is kind of what it's like there. And then with the jersey, it's kind of cool. I can dig it. 75th anniversary. 75 right here. For 75 years, Topps Baseball has defined the hobby by capturing the game's greatest players and moments generation after generation. Anyways, yeah, 350 cards. Let's see. 75 years of Topps die cuts autographs. Yeah. A lot of the same stuff. There'll be some new stuff, I'm sure. But it's out. No checklist, but which I'm not surprised. I mean, the pre-sale is already up. So make sure if you want to get a box on the pre-sale tomorrow, 12 Eastern. Make sure you get over there. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about the set? What do you think? Let's see. What buttons do I need to push? That one. All right. No, there's nope. I didn't see any ship date. I don't know if I went to like Chase and Major if they had it, but there's nothing there on the Topps website about that. I kind of looked real quick to see if I could see anything as far as any kind of odds or checklist. I didn't think there would be. And then also, yeah, I kind of looked through real quick, see what all there was as far as information, but nothing along those lines. Just that tomorrow pre-sale is at noon. That's it. And some photos. a little bit of a write up. So, anyways, they had to put the 3 initial. Yeah, good call. That's probably what they need to do. Yeah. There are definitely some dumb breakers out there that know nothing about baseball cards. Anyways, that's another story. But yeah, on the website again, go check out the break. We got 5 guaranteed autos. Last of my finest. That's the last finest I have. Got a bunch more of these. Got a handful more of these. I got a whole other case of these. Of the update jumbos. I'm kind of tempted to maybe try to just do like a half case of those. Kind of fun. Those are fun. They're getting more expensive. I had to pay more than my original batch that I had, but I think worth it. Those are a lot of fun. The update jumbos, and it seems like it is going to be one less hit in the jumbos. Was that confirmed somewhere? I know I've heard a handful of people talk about it in different spots. Be just 1 auto and 1 relic instead of the 1 auto and 2 relics. Yeah. No, Western New York, they have some sort of text thing. I don't know how they do it. That's well beyond me. I don't know. I'm not that big of a tech guy doing all that stuff. Well, I think that it's just a pre-order. I mean, they usually do it fairly early on the pre-order, I feel like. I don't know exactly when. I'm sure someone has like the date every year where they release it. And it does seem a little earlier, like maybe it was at the first part of February, so we're a couple weeks early, possibly. But I don't honestly know. I don't know. I don't keep track of everything. I don't have like a calendar up here where like I have charted everything. But so, what do you think? 24 Top Stadium Club, Virtuoso of Velocity 101 Ellie De La Cruz rookie. I don't know. I mean, it's an insert. It's not like a really like it's not a like top insert, type thing. But it's Ellie. It's a rookie. It's a 101. It's gonna hold some. I don't know what. I would probably say 500-ish to 1,000, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know. I would guess that would be my guess, because that is not like a highly sought after, one. If it was from flagship or was like a really cool, really sought after, or liked insert, it would have more like like the 19 from that year, but 1989, right? If you had a 101 of that, that's a bit more sought after. Or the rookie, the from update, you had the Ellie De La Cruz Black Gold 101, right? That's definitely going to have more value. So I would probably 500-ish would be my guess in that ballpark. I mean, Ellie's got a little bit of a market for sure, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Someone else? Got a random card in the mail today you didn't purchase. The Bobby Witt 2022 Holiday SSP PSA 10 just showed up out of nowhere. Oh, hey, P.O. Box 449, Paola, Kansas, 66071. That's where it was supposed to go, Andrew. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's just a little Mountain Dew. That's all it is. Mountain Dew Zero. That's it. Unfancy. Nothing fancy. It's the Baja Blast Zero. That's it. Oh no, Andrew, I'm just kidding, man. It ain't mine. I just playing with that. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. That's very interesting. I mean, obviously, where did it come from? Was it like eBay, or? I mean, I don't know. Where would yeah. So Jack, I think there's 4 or 5 of each of those. The one that there's a couple that are worth more than there's one that's worth more than all the others and all of those. I don't remember which number it is. Jack, on those sketch cards. You're talking, it's the whatever, the Keegan Hall. Um, there's one of them that everyone pays more for each of the different ones, like the Otani version of either number 1 or number 4. I think there's 4 of each. Like there's 4 versions where it's kind of like the work. I think the one where it's just started may be worth the most. We can go look. But anyways, guys, again, there's a link to the break. Go check it out. Still quite a few spots. Hopefully we can get into it. But let's go look at that real quick. And then I got a few things to open myself. Mail, and then I picked up a Chrome Mega today. I don't know that I've done a Chrome Mega from Update yet, but I picked one up to rip. But here, let's do this. 2024 or 25. Apps. Update. Keegan Hall. So come back over here. Make this big. Let's do this. So this is, let's see, it's number 6. I don't know. Maybe Otani would probably, if he's number 6, he probably has 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe. Well, let's just type in Judge. Let's type in Judge. And you said you have number 4? Like that's card number 4 or 4 in the set. Okay, so here's number 1. So you have number 4. That's like the complete one. I feel like in the past, one of them was going for more. Like I feel like this one was going for the most right here, but that's someone just lowered their price. I'm pretty sure this is the one right here that was going for the most. The one that was like the first one, like because it goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, and each one kind of has more detail. So you can see 2 has a little bit more detail, and then 4. That is not 4 there, because that's 4 there. This is not 4. Someone has that marked wrong. I can tell by looking. It's like maybe this is 2, and then is that 3, or is that 2 as well? I feel like 2. Like this one, the one that was least complete, had been selling for more. When I had looked about a week ago, I was looking at like Otanis and Judges, and they were typically, I feel like for some reason, selling for more. Like people liked it better, I guess. But we can hit sold, see what they were selling for. So let's see. So this is the final product. Number 4 is the final product. You can just tell by looking at it. It's going for about 200-ish. There's this one, number 1, and this is card number 1 in that Keegan Hall. It goes 1 through whatever, But of Judge's set, this is the first one. That one sold for $237. There's number 4 again, $299. Best offer, $280. Best offer. So actually, this one was going for more than that. But you're looking at a couple $100s for that. But well, for the final product one, I think the ones in between maybe aren't as sought after. Maybe possibly. That one says 205, but best offers. You'd have to go. It was also, a few weeks ago at this point, but yeah, I believe these ones are the most sought after. Like the first one, it's like pretty much right. They just start with this. There's Judge with a little bit, and then they kind of add on to it more detail, and then the final one is obviously number 4 there, where it's the most detail. Anyways. All right. Oh, I got some base. This is just from, I'm not going to open this, but this is from Nate. He sent me some base. To help complete a few of my sets for 25 update. Here's a very interesting. This. eBay purchase. I'm assuming it's going to be a Bobby Witt relic card. I don't know how to start because there's just tape everywhere. Like oh my goodness. It's almost like this is just like paper. Oh, there is an envelope there, I see. But then, okay, yeah, then they printed it off, and then it's just like taped on. Okay. Interesting. How do I get into this? Maybe that way? Is that? No? Yes? All right. It's always interesting. But you know what? I just hope there's a piece of tape on this. Oh, weird. Not what I was expecting. Random purchase. I think I got this for dirt cheap. I just picked it up. I was like, why not? And then they threw in some other stuff. I thought this made a Bobby. What in the world did they throw in? Don Mattingly. Okay, very interesting. 91, 90, 90. And what year is this? I'm not sure what that year is. 1985 All-Star Set Collector's Edition. Very interesting. These are just throw-ins. Who needs some Don Mattingly's? E35. I don't know if there was he just has like these like in packs he just throws in, this whoever this guy is. All right, what is this? Oh, this is from a break. I think this has a nice hit in it. I think we got a nice hit in this one. Yeah, I think this is where we're gonna have the auto out of 50, the gold from all right, nothing in there. Oh, here we go. Star clusters. Oh, it's right there. Check this out, dude. Me and Matt Shaw. I have had a lot of Matt Shaw autos come in. Check that on card. 49 of 50 from Cosmic. That looks pretty sweet. Check out that detail. Yeah, very cool. It's fun. All right. What did I get? Anything else? Did I get anything else? I had Caleb Durbin. Edgar. Chado and some Merrill. One. There's a top loaded card in there. Oh, Star Factor Torque. Nice. I got Torque as well. Torque, Star Factor. Matt Shaw debut. More Matt. Here's my Matty Shaw stuff. Merrill. More Carrero. Okay, that's not too bad. Cool cards. A Star Factor. You can see it. There you go. You can see the stars. Ready? Star clusters. I think that was it. Yeah, but here, let me just get them out of these bags. Interesting. Dalton. Like random on this on the sorting. There's like some guys are in each bag. All right, well, that was a fun little mailbox. So again, I'll need that. I don't honestly. So look at this. This is from Topps. I don't know what this is because I don't know if it's going to be my. Oh, it is weird. I ordered it, but I have a couple of these. I ordered one. I would have thought they would have came the same day, but maybe one's going to come tomorrow. Some of them I do, some I don't. It just kind of depends. Like I know this came from my local shop. That did not. These did not. These are all like reorders, but definitely, yeah, I do. There's one shop I mainly buy from for the break stuff, and then there's another shop where they have a good stock of like older stuff, like that I like to rip into. Like they have the best selection of sealed wax in Kansas City for sure. I mean, for all sports, multiple years. I mean, tons of years for everything. It's a lot. They get a ton. And so, but for the breaks, usually I go to a certain spot. But all right, so these come sealed now, as I saw. So it's almost like now. So now, right? You could sell this if you wanted to, because before it wasn't sealed, and so you didn't. Right? You could open it and look, and then anybody that ever bought one of these, that was like, oh, they said it was sealed before, was never sealed. If you bought this on eBay, because you could opened it, checked it real quick, and put it back. There was nothing really keeping you from doing that. But now it's sealed. This is the well, here, it's the Dodgers team set for the for Topps now, the World Series champions. So you get one hit per with a shot at some crazy stuff. I might as well open it. I got another one coming. We'll open this one. All right. I think what you're really looking for is a redemption. A redemption out of these. Oh, it's like an actual pack too. Okay. I had not seen any of these opened. I have not seen. Doesn't the paper give it away? I don't know. Does it give it away if there's a big hit? I don't know. If it does, it didn't tell me, so I don't have a big hit. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't seen any of these opened. I just knew it came sealed. I have not seen any of these opened. All right, here we go. I don't see anything crazy. Like any color. So normally, like on these kind of sets, it's usually been like in the middle. There's something like, but I'll look at the back afterwards. I guess it could be in the back. Sasaki, team card, and Ohtani. Is that okay? That's the SP I got. I got an Ohtani SP. I guess you're gonna get an SP. Get an Ohtani. You can see it says WS1 SP. That's probably WS1. Okay, Ohtani. It does for individual cards if you got a hit. Okay. Well, this is like a set though. This is like, like they made this into almost like it's like, you're buying a pack because it's all sealed and that. So I don't know if it does or not, to be honest with you. But Ohtani on the image of variation. Image variation is probably the most common hit out of these. Normally when they have been doing these, what they do is just they have like all the numbered stuff and that's the autos and the relics, and then they just print as many SPs as they need to fill out the sets. So these SPs just grow and count as more were bought, right? They have, like they kind of had a checklist. And I think with this one, is this the one where they did the Opal, or that was the Opal Chrome, or was that may have been one of Ohtani's other ones than this, but this was pretty much you get a guaranteed hit, which is always fun when you get a guaranteed something. So, but hey, Ohtani, that's not a bad one. Let's put this in a box. Look at this right here. Perfect. It fits nice. Another one from Topps now. Okay. We'll take that though. I don't know. I'm assuming there's quite a few SP people. I don't know. It's been so long since I've ordered that. So. All right, guys. Again, there is a break up on the website. Plenty of spots left. We may not get to it tonight if it doesn't get moving. So, a chance of that, but I don't know what that Ohtani goes for. Let's see here. 1-5 Topps. Now, Dodgers World Series Ohtani. Oh, $100, $89. Oh, there's also SSPs. There's some Ohtani SSP. That's a really cool. All right, come on over. I gotta show you this stuff now. case you didn't. Maybe everyone knows about this. I'm just learning about it. I don't know. There's mine right there. Nice. And there's this SSP. Look at that. That's a sweet image. I'm assuming that's if it's of him smashing a home run. Let's see what the back says. I do the best follow-up. No. Does not say. It'd be cool if it actually said what the game was, and it definitely looks like he just smashed a home run by that. That's awesome looking. That's so an SSP. Very cool. The base Otani is selling for a handful of bucks. So someone had quite a few. That looks like, is that the Kershaw you got right there? That image variation? So there's no Otani best offer 125. That was today. So yeah, about $100 for that. Time World Series ships day. So that's just someone. Holy cow! No way, but someone actually paid $40 for that. Okay, though. I guess I got a nice one. What is this one? World Series. What is that? Oh, this is different. This is not okay. This is not from the championship or the team set. That's just from a previous one. I want to see like if there's like redemptions or whatnot. Let's see. Let's type in redemption up here. Redemption. Will Smith ended at an auction. Game 7 home run. Okay, $1,800. $1,500 for a 101 foil fractor. So a parallel of the team card. The team card 101 went for $1,500. Let's see here. Max Muncy, gold auto redemption. $150. There's a Clayton Kershaw SSP. Dang. All right. I got some listing to do. I should have another one coming tomorrow. Yes. Okay. I just figured to check it out. All right. Where'd my mega go? I got a mega too. Again, guys, break is up on the site. There's back there. 4 boxes, 5 autos. I don't remember if I've actually opened one of these for update. There's some chroma on like 1 or 2 blasters. LP, what's going on? Yeah, I thought mine were actually supposed to get delivered tomorrow, but I guess that one came early. All these packs feel like kind of thick for some reason. Oh, because it's 6 cards. That's why. Normally a Chrome pack has only 4, you know. These are 6. Samson, what's going on? What is up? Like, these all feel thick. But that's because there's 6 cards in there. All right, here we go. So, yeah, I picked this up at the Walmart today. Let's see if it can... Ooh, a blue right away for your Ranger. Kelly, Jake Berger at a 150. Ready. Ellie. Again, guys, the breaks up on the website. Still quite a few spots left. We'll see. We'll see if we get it to today. This one has 6-2. Chado. Short. That's over there. Parallels. We'll put the X Factors there. Jake Burger. Are they doing the burger night in Texas like they did in Miami? For Jake Burger? Stella Mayer, rookie. X Factor. Kurtz, nice. Debut. I thought it was their true rookie at first, but obviously it's not. Debut. Refractor. In the good pile. Not sure that these are worth it at $60, but I was like, I need something to rip. It's been a bit. Got a Night Terror, ECA, Ryan, J.C. Young. Tough Tim, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Guys, should hit the like too as you come in here. Let's help the stream out. Like I said, there is up on the website a break. Ricker, Jackson Job, Brett Louder. So we'll put him there. All-star there. I finally got all through part 1 of my 25 Heritage High number hobby case. First 2 boxes. Was hoping to maybe try to get that this morning. Didn't get to it. So tomorrow. It's going to come out tomorrow, part 1. So nice hit from a update Batty just now. Oh, nice. Sasaki HFA. Nice, Tim. Congrats. I'm hoping for something crazy, but I don't know that we're going to get anything. We had a numbered card, so I'm probably not getting a whole lot else. Cunha. Nick Kurtz, power players. Second Nick Kurtz from the box. All right, last pack. Doesn't look like we're going to get a whole lot. All right. Well, that was fun. That was fun. A couple Nicks and Ayer. And we got a burger. Best card shops around KC. Been to the Warehouse many times. The Warehouse, is that in Lawrence? I've never been there. I've been to quite a few of the card shops throughout Kansas City. Like I said, the best one for sealed wax is Unopened Pac-Man. They have the best selection of sealed wax. It's a really great shop too. Great shop. Liberty. I've been up to some up there. I don't remember one called the Warehouse. But I've been to a couple up north. But I don't remember any of them been called the Warehouse. And then I go to Albatross over in Lenexa. And he's the one where I went and did all the disc golf. We had the putting league, which is a big disc golf shop too. So cards and that. Jake runs that. He's a nice guy. That's where I buy a lot of my sometimes like stuff for breaks. Sometimes if I buy locally for breaks, it's from him typically. But yeah, Unopened Pac-Man's in Olathe. They just moved a little bit just because there was a big construction going on. So the building they were renting is getting torn down here soon. And they just moved down the road. But that's the place I started. It was, it's seriously was 90 seconds away from work. That's when I got back into. That's where I went predominantly. That's all I went to. I mean, I visited a couple others just as if I went up north for a kid's ball game or something. So, but yeah, Unopened Pac-Man, I'd say probably was the best shop for a sports card person by far. It's just loaded with. They got lots of singles too, but they do Pokemon. They do everything. It's got a lot of stuff. Good prices too for especially a lot of the older stuff. Like that's where I bought a ton of update the last couple years. and a bunch of other 22 stuff for Bobby, like all kinds of boxes. It's yeah, you go in there like, oh, I want that, but it ain't cheap because 22 stuff isn't cheap. So, but in retail, but it's anyways. Well, they were my hits. From my this came from one break. Had some spins on the wheel. Refractor. Matty Shaw. I got a handful of these Matt Shaw autos. Not from this, but just different stuff. This one's probably my best. Then again, I got the SP of Ohtani. Sounds about $100. So I think I don't know what these were selling for. What, like $70, something like that, 80. I used my Topps Now points for these, so I think I probably paid $30 each, something like that. So this will pay for both if I sell it. This will pay for both. Maybe, maybe grade it. Look at the back. Speaking of grading, so I have 4 orders at Topps right now. 4 orders, not Topps. Sorry, PSA. And so some just got there like a week ago or something like that. These 2 right here, and then these 2 down here. Can't even click on it. These I can't even. Why can't I submissions? No. These got here at the beginning of December, and these are value ones, so I paid more for these. These are all autographs right here. They got there sometime at the very beginning of December, maybe not November, and then these are just cards. And then I also have these at 2 autos at Value Plus. One's not that worthy of being sent at that price, but I wanted to get Ray's auto back of his. Here, I'll show it to you. Actually, it's right here. I just I had a bunch of autos, and none of them I was happy with, both the card and the auto, because I'm getting this auto graded. Oh, image is coming soon. Weird. But anyways, you can see it's the 22 Stadium Club auto. Pulled the redemption for Ray. I redeemed it, and now we're off the grading. But yeah, and then I have these, which they do have photos already. This is crazy. So this is the whatever it's called, bulk order, right? I had that. You have a 20 minimum, so it's like the most farthest out. May 21st. It's already in grading. They got images done. They don't even have images for this one, which the turnaround is supposed to be March 19th. So I don't know, weird, but this one just went out. So I'm kind of like, what's going on with these orders? Because these ones, if I go to website, I can click on the submission and it will tell me like, oh, these are expected. All of these are all expected to be done before this one, the one that's actually in grading. I mostly go to Art of Sports because close to me. Okay. Yeah, it's far superior than Art of Sports. I'll say that. In my opinion, way better selection of wax, way better. Definitely. For all sports. Like, I mean, I've been to their new location at Art of Sports, and it's haven't been there in a while, I'll say that. At least a few months. Not a little longer, but far superior for your selection of wax. But I did buy, actually I bought this card from Art of Sports Raw for a really good deal back in like 23. Really good deal. They had it for a certain price, and I talked them down a little bit, and then I was like, I could have talked them down more. Then I graded it, and it came back a 10. The should just be. Can I just pop this out? Let's see. Yeah, fancy. But yeah, I bought that from them. The Art of Sports. A little dusty. Sitting up here. One of my favorite cards. Added number to 25. Anyways, guys, not a lot of movement going on since we've been live. So we'll see. I'll stick on a little bit more, but unfortunately, we may have to postpone this. Yeah, honestly, not a single spot is sold since we've been live. So not sure when we'll move it to, unfortunately. I mean, if it fills up and I get home late tomorrow night, I guess I could go live late tomorrow night. By late, I mean like 11 Central. So I work again my new work schedule. I'm in flux right now with my new work schedule again. So now I'm on Sundays and Mondays as compared to Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So kind of, yeah. So that's like, let's break tonight. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go live, get a break in. Just also I need to get funds for tomorrow. Again, this is just, I'm just the nerd having fun ripping. I'm pretty much ripping break to break almost. I do have a big stock. I put a big amount of money for the stock I have for a lot of the stuff I have right now. But so they dropped series 1 for tomorrow. I'm trying to get some extra funds for that. So I was like, well, I was planning on doing one, but I was like, well, I have to do it tonight or it won't be until like Friday night. And so I was like, well, I'll just put it up on the website. We'll see if we can get to it. We can get it in. So we'll see. We'll see. There's still some time here left tonight. Some people in here. But Jack, that's Keating, right? Jack Keating. I did recognize you from getting in. First time, I believe. It depends, Jack. It depends. Like if this was like a new release type thing, I would probably post it today and it would sold out pretty quick, you know, but this is not. So normally it's a day before. I'll try to give it 24 hours and typically it'll fill. But yeah, like I didn't post this one until I don't know when, this afternoon at some point, 3 or something too. So yeah, I don't, and I guess I'm gonna go through some sort of change with the new work schedule and everything. So I'm gonna try to find a new regular schedule, we'll say. So also with my new card sale venture over on Whatnot, I did one card sale on Whatnot. It was fun. It was easy on my end. So I'm gonna go back. I'm thinking right now the next one will be like January 25th, I believe. So Sunday night, late Sunday night, 8 o'clock or something like that, maybe 9, go live for like an hour, sell 60 to 100 cards, something like that. Probably I'll be doing a lot from my Heritage High number case, and then also from that 25 update hanger case, a bunch of those, plus a handful of others. I'll just try to find a good mixture of stuff. So like these right here, this kind of stuff, different levels, just a cheap Otani. It's a just a rainbow, but it's still a Otani. That's actually from series 1, but like this is from update, obviously. Nick Kurtz gold, those kind of things. Can I break on Whatnot? Can break on. I don't know, honestly. I don't know if I have to get so long time ago when Whatnot was definitely different. Like I want to say like in 22, maybe the first part of 23, Whatnot reached out to me, just, hey, do you want to do stuff on Whatnot sales? And I think it was in the first part of 23. And then I had to send photos, but never did, and I got approved to do breaks, and I never did it then. Yeah, but I don't know. Whatnot, I'm not sure about breaks. So Whatnot, obviously the appeal for someone like me is if I get some high-end boxes, I could go over there and do a mixer of high-end boxes and do the wheel spins, right, per player or per team, and you can make really good money. Which I'm not opposed to, right? Because I partake in that. Like you see this Matt Shaw, these right here, these came from one of those kind of things. Where I went over there, I'd spend I don't know, 100 to 150 in wheel spins on, I got a bunch of players. And yeah. Simulcast, yeah. So I would never do something like that. That's if I was on a break on Whatnot, I just would go over Whatnot and do a break. But that would be a very specific thing. Like, let's say if right now I was able to magically get a couple boxes of Cosmic, you could go, and some, something like that, or half a case, or I got a case, and I could go over there and do, because it would be a way for me to be able to make a lot of money. So then I can buy more stuff easier. We'll say that. Because pretty much how I run my breaks. I'm going to do for value. And then pretty much in the past, I've put a lot of my own money into it. And then it just gets convoluted. Oh, I spent that from this there. I'll try to run it all just through my break-in accounts, those kind of things. So yeah, I don't get tons of products. I don't have any access anywhere. I'm just hustling, trying to find stuff. Hope I get lucky and can order on Tops early so I can get a good price, and that way I can provide better value. Whatnot, you're not getting value if you're joining breaks over there. In general, obviously you could get lucky, and on some of those. But if you're like most of the time on the newer releases, for like, even if it's a PYT where you can actually get to pick your teams or players, most of those teams, it's crazy, their prices that they have. I mean, you can easily then just calculate it up. Like, man. But that's how it works over there. But yeah. No plans on breaking over there for me. I have fun over here. Just my YouTube channel. Just a dude having fun. I'm not trying to, exploit this, for milk it for every dollar I can and, become a millionaire. I'm doing it for fun. I love ripping. It's just fun. Trying to get hits for other people. So. Yeah, it is fun. I've gone in phases. I did it a few times in the past, here and there, and then kind of didn't do it for a long time. And then some of the OG guys were hitting it hard, and so I got in. We hit it hard. I got some decent stuff out of it. I've actually been pretty lucky as of late, but I haven't touched it. I haven't touched it in like a week plus. So, but I like the setup for doing card sales. I'm just doing cheap cards, nothing fancy. I'm not, I'm not selling cards that are hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars. Mostly cards that are $5 to like $50 type thing. Just so I'll probably, when I do it next, I'll probably say, hey, I'm set, people that like Heritage High Number and looking for update, complete set type stuff, or just parallels, those kind of things. And I'll mix in like, and some, some nice stuff, other stuff, like this Connects Kurtz. It's a decent card, nothing fancy, but a nice card that people would want. And I'll just put it up for $1 auction, and then you guys had it. Maybe like this Torque, maybe get put into it, maybe, or maybe I'll hold on to that. I like Torque. Random stuff. Who knows? I like that. Look at this, old school Stars in the Night. Judge, something like that. Maybe we'll go up. I don't no idea what this is worth. Not nearly as much as the new ones, but I don't know. Who knows? I don't honestly know. I'd have to go look it up. But if it's worth less than $50, I'd probably put up for an auction. Just because I'm newer, I don't want to be putting your cars that are hundreds of dollars in there and then I'm selling them for 50, because I'm not going to have the biggest audience up there. I've only done one sale over there, so. Boost the meta post. Yeah, I mean, right now, honestly, it's just because I wasn't planning on needing funds for tomorrow. I did not know Series 1 came out, and again, this is it's a fun side hustle, what this is. So it's sometimes I miss out on stuff. That's life. That's fine. I'll miss out, but I definitely want Series 1. I want some for myself for Series 1. To rip, and then also to be able to throw in breaks. But I'm excited to rip some Series 1 with the checklist it's going to have. It's going to be printed to the moon. We all know that. Supposedly the jumbos are going to have 2 hits, an autograph and a relic now. allegedly. I don't know. I haven't seen any actual hard evidence of that, just a handful of different people saying it. Someday you want to start buying the bricks? Yeah. Well, hey, this is a good place to start. Like I said, I'm normally that 30 to 50 bucks is kind of where I typically am at. So pretty much the cost of retail anymore, right? You could buy a retail box, or I kind of had it tonight, you could go, I mean, what, 49 bucks, that's, what is a Chrome jump or Chrome blaster? Was that 40 bucks? And then I think my Mega was like 70. Was my Mega I bought tonight 70 bucks? I honestly didn't even look. I was like, I just bought one. So that's kind of where I'm like, okay, you could go buy a retail box somewhere or have fun doing that. That's kind of where I set my price. Yeah, it was from Walmart. I just went to Walmart to pick up some stuff for the house, and I was like, I need something to rip tonight. I want to rip something. And so I got that. But so yeah, and I mean, I definitely am trying to work on getting more organized. Like, I should probably be honest, just go get like a business credit card. Would be the smartest thing to do. I just haven't done it, and this, again, it's not that important to me. If I'm trying to stay disciplined with it and not get too crazy, right? At the same time, so here, for those that are newer, there's some newer people in here. So I started ripping in 22 because of Bobby Witt. That's why I got in the cards. But honestly, I don't know what the first thing I did was. I almost want to think the first thing I did was actually like a football break on Layton Sports. Because the buddy that told me about it told me, hey, there's a good card shop right here. You can go whatever. I'm like, and then also, hey, you can go, there's these things called breaks you can go get into. And he's like, oh yeah, Layton's a big guy. He doesn't get in breaks, but he's like, but you want to go to someone big because there's a lot of shysters out there, so you just gotta be careful. So he's like, Layton's a big, respectable one. So I got into some football breaks, tried to get some cheap ones, and then So I don't know if that was the first thing I did, or if the first thing I did, the first box I opened 100% was a 22 Topps Series 2 hobby box. And I literally pulled this right here, right there, the Bobby Witt SP. Didn't know what an SP was, and yeah, it went from there. And then I just started ripping a ton. I was getting in some breaks for like 22 Series 2, trying to get Bobby and Julio. Ended up getting a couple autographs of each, Bobby and Julio, from my breaks, plus bunch of other stuff. And then started with 22 update. I ripped a ton of that. I ripped quite a bit of 22 Topps Chrome myself. That weekend it came out, I ripped a ton at my card shop. It was fun. And then that over the weekend, that's when people started figuring out there weren't no Bobby Witt or Julio SPs in there. Yeah, and that's where the whole silver pack came from for that, and then the MVP buyback. So yeah, anyways, so I just started ripping a ton. Way too much. I was ripping way too much. It was fun. I had a good time, but I was ripping way too much. I just slowed down, but I want to keep ripping. That's where I got in the breaks. It was like, man, I'm just good value breaks. I can make a little money to put towards it. Plus, I can rip stuff, and I can rip probably actually more than I don't know. I was ripping a lot. I was going like through cases a month, like a few cases a month. I'd be ripping of stuff. So I don't know if I was ripping more then or now. I don't know. It was out of control. So doing the breaks has kind of helped me slow down my personal ripping, and also then I could still rip plenty because that money I'd get, and that's what I do now. But I mean, it's my way of doing the hobby more than anything. It's just fun. I like ripping it. I like ripping for myself. I get comments all the time in my videos. You just buy singles. I'm like, I buy singles, but I like to rip. That's part of this hobby, is ripping packs. It's always been that way. If no one ripped packs, there wouldn't be singles. So I don't know. I think I just annoyed when some people are like, oh, you're dumb. You're doing it. I'm like, well, you're dumb. Yeah. What's up, Nate? But yeah, so I don't know. It's just funny. People have their own opinions, and obviously, yes, it's cheap. I mean, it's you can go by singles, but everyone wants a rip, right? Or getting breaks, right? Because that's kind of the excitement of it, that aspect of it. Obviously, you could spend way too much, like I did, ripping for myself and getting breaks. I was doing it all. Um, but anyways, yeah. So anyway, that's kind of for those that are newer. There's actually I think a couple people have never been in breaks. There's one guy that in his second break tonight. He was in his first break. That Damien. He was in his Josh M first break. So always get new people in. Yeah. So it's not everyone knows the the origin story. KC Card Connect. One thing I've learned is you can ask Mark. Mark Hutch knows that I don't ever put boxes in from my PC stash anymore. I did that a couple times early, and one time I pulled a really nice card from Mark Hutch. I had the break ready, and then I'm gonna throw this one other jumbo in from my stash. I had bought other stuff for the breaks, and then I had a jumbo 22 update. I don't do that anymore. That's one thing I've learned. Anyone pick up Pokemon Lego collaboration today? 2 other hobbies that can quietly take over your life or quickly take over your life. Don't know anything about that. My son does Lego stuff, but he mostly does Lego Star Wars stuff. He collects it, builds it. Some of it, it's sealed, but most of it, he keeps the boxes all nice, but then he builds it and he has shelves. It is a nice card, and he finally just got that card too, in the last few months. Finally after redemption. All right, guys. Well, we've been an hour, and literally we have not sold a spot, so I think we'll just have to probably call it a night. Oh, wait, know what? We sold a spot. We sold a spot. Someone bought a spot, but we still got a ways to go. We're not quite halfway there yet. Alex, I think Alex got in second time. He just got in yesterday. I did buy the EV for your daughter. Don't even know what that is. EV. Is that like an electric car? If it's a Pokemon thing, I don't know anything about Pokemon. Charizard and the little yellow guy, Pikachu. That's about all I know. Yeah. And I know there was some app. Pokemon Go. Oh, I'm sure it was, man. Yeah, just like Star Wars Legos. I'm sure with Pokemon, I'm sure they charged a premium for Lego to do it. Is it a Lego that's a Pokemon, or is it a Pokemon or a Lego Pokemon card? Which is it? Or is it both? I'm confused. See what I'm saying? Like, is it a Pokemon Lego set, or is it a Lego Pokemon card? Okay, yeah, yeah. Some pics. My son doesn't have any like old stuff, like cool. I mean, but he's got some cool sets. We do have the long time, like when they were kids, I bought them the Minecraft big like mountain thing, and it was in our basement, and it got during when we were redoing our house, like we gutted the house. We had it. There was an accident. Oh, pipes froze because it was like gutted. The house was gutted, and it ruined a bunch of stuff. Got on that, kind of made it nasty. And that set, like if it was in good shape, it's like so much money. Like this big old like mountain cave with like a roller coaster or whatever you call the mines carts. Pretty crazy. But no, he's got some real expensive. I mean, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Maybe some of them, maybe even like thousands. I don't know. Some of his older Star Wars stuff, his big sets. but that's his thing. Let's see. Store products. Let's see what we got. Yep. So do we just need so yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. So like I said, I'm kind of out of sorts. That's with life right now. Life's been busy, and my new shifts just started. So I need to find a new routine of when I can do breaks. And it doesn't. So my new schedule doesn't work as well for some certain days, because right, because like before I could do like a Sunday or over the weekend, and then do one like on a Monday, and then I got a Wednesday, but I can't do that now. But now I got to figure out, like, I don't know if I want to do breaks on Friday night, because that's like, it's Friday night. Maybe I will, because now I don't work Friday nights. Where last year I did work Friday nights. No. Yeah, I did work Friday nights and some Saturday nights, but so yeah, I'll put a post up. I'll just say, hey, there's still spots available. We'll get to we can. I mean, if it by chance sell out, I may go live late tomorrow night, and I'll let everyone know early enough. But more than likely, also with my new schedule, it kind of sucks right now because I have 2 back-to-back late nights. But I don't get off till 10:30. Just because of the schedule change and everything, just how it works out with and people not being there. So it may not be till Friday night at this point, because I also have a Thursday evening shift. So maybe Thursday night, maybe Friday. I mean, if it gets filled, I just don't know when it will get filled. Well, I'll make a post again tomorrow morning saying, hey, we got spots left for the Monday night mixer. You know what? This happens every time I try to do a Monday night mixer and name it Monday night. It never fills. It never fills. Maybe I should have not named it the Monday night mixer. Because then I got to change it to the Tuesday night mixer or Friday night mixer or something. I'm a moron. I don't learn. But as I was saying earlier, I've heard the rumors and multiple people talking about it, how the jumbos for 26 Series 1, one auto, one relic. Has Topps said that? Have you heard that from Topps? Is there a post where they've shown that? Or is that just speculation that people talked about? Or has there been some sort of post? So do you have any text messages for new releases? No, I don't know. I just rely on word of mouth, man. Either I'm looking on Topps website or going searching. Like I'm like, oh, when is it coming out? I'll go to Topps website and I'll just say, hey. Or sometimes I will ask my card shop guy. I'll ask Jake, hey Jake, you got dates coming up? Like I just asked, I was there last week, make Friday or Saturday. I was like, hey, you got any update yet for Stadium Club or Topps Chrome Platinum? And he went and looked. He went all the way through the first part of like the first week of February. He's like, nothing yet. So usually I'll try to at least kind of he'll maybe have a clue. Oh, hey, yeah, this is coming. And then we'll have a pre-sale or something like that. But this 26 Series 1 pre-sale came out of the blue. So seems like it was on the picture of a box. They have I haven't seen, I only have seen the hobby box. It had a jumbo box somewhere, a thing. Yeah, I didn't see the only thing I've seen is a hobby box. And I think when today when I was at the Topps website, they didn't have pictures of any of the boxes. But I know in some of the posts, they showed the cover, the artwork, who's on it, but it doesn't show here. Get notified. Nope. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen that. Look at the pre-sales. Who has pre-sales already? You're saying like the big boys have pre-sales already? I mean, I'm at Topps website Were they talking about the pre-sale for tomorrow? But they don't have any picture of the boxes. Let's see. DA. I would doubt they would already have 20. Yeah, for Series 1. 26 Series 1. 2026. Topps Series 1. I mean, they could. Yeah, I don't know. They ain't got nothing. Yeah, they don't usually have the pre-sale until like they don't have their pre-sale stuff until it depends when like this release. Obviously, this is well in advance, like months in advance, right? A couple months. I'm guessing, 6 weeks to 8 weeks at least. And then they'll have, if it's like a normal release, like if hey, something's coming out in 2 weeks. I see it, Nate. I'll get it. They will, Topps will have its pre-sale, and then within a few days, these big guys will have, they'll start doing their pre-sale, and usually start to taking up. So, I don't see anything here. There's from LP. Yeah, one autograph and one relic card in every hobby jumbo. There it is. Okay. I was assuming it was something like that. I just hadn't seen it. Yet. So. Okay. Yeah, well, it'll be interesting. So we'll see how that works. If it's going to be, Mark, we're at 18 spots. A ways to go. I've only sold one since I've been live for an hour, so. Too entertaining. I should bore people. Say, oh, let me go check out the website. So yeah, I don't think we'll be doing tonight. It's fine. I don't know. So I don't know when. I was just kind of rushed this last second. I kind of wanted to do a fun mixer. I thought about just doing the 22 update again, or 25 update, doing a hobby, a jumbo, and a chrome update hobby. Just do 3 boxes and that'd be cheaper. But I was like, I want to do some finest. Want to do one of these. I like these personally. I think these were pretty decent because the checklist for this set was not that great, although the jumbo was the best way to do it. Plus they have the blacks for Series 2 and Series 1. Some Roki. So I kind of wonder if that means that the relics will be better, right? Since there's gonna be less of them. Are we going to see like where like they're for sure going to make them better? Like maybe even like I don't know, the out of 50, or is it orange? Do they have golds out of 50? I'm trying to remember now. Like for 25, but like if they all like once it gets like to a gold, it has some sort of patch, at least 2 of some sort, and then it gets nastier as it gets better. Because a lot of the or like 25 update, we'll say a lot of if it's at a 25, it has a good shot of having a nice patch to it, like something to it. We've had some lower numbered ones. I think we had it out of 10. I think of Acuna, Ronald Acuna Jr., and it was just a little bat swatch. That was it, out of 10. And normally out of 10s are for sure nice patches. But most of the oranges out of 25 are nice patches, but there are some, for some reason, that out of 25 of the patch, it's just a little swatch. So hopefully maybe that means they're going to improve it. They're going to be better. I like better patches. It makes it way cooler, in my opinion. I'm willing to pay more for a patch card if it's an actual, like, got something to it, part of the name, the number, the team. And sometimes you can even tell what it's a part of. Like based upon what it is, you can kind of, oh, that's from this uniform, or and then that's from for the Royals logo. Oh, you can tell that's from the Royals logo, or oh, and that's from their name. It's kind of cool. Mark, I was thinking of you when I was like, I'm gonna do finest. My last box, last hurrah here. I'll see if I can get more because it's a fun rip. But last one I have. Oh boy. All right, guys. Well, I will say fun chat for sure. So we'll stick with it. Yeah, I tried for Gilded. No luck for me. I don't know of anybody that got a box. The few people I know that tried. So, all right. Well, here's a little recap of what we did tonight. Mail did open a 25 Chrome update Mega. Got a couple Nick Kurtz debut on the Rainbow or the Refractor. Mayor X Fractor, Nick Kurtz Power Players. And we got a numbered card. Jake Berger. And then a mail day from a break I got in. There's some other stuff I got. There's the better stuff. Obviously, nice Matt Shaw. Auto out of 50. Cosmic, and then obviously awesome Cosmic, the Star Fractor Torque. Right here. It does look nice if you can really get the reflection of everything. In the Star one, you get like this. You can see the stars. Kind of cool. And then I got one of my two team sets for the Dodgers from the World Series. I got the Ohtani SP, which sells for about $100. So I did pretty good. The best one you could get for the SPs for sure. And then there's SSPs. The Ohtani SSP sounds like 500. And obviously there's autos. There's a couple decent autos and other redemptions that had already sold for pretty good money. So nice, kind of fun. You get those now. Of course, I don't know how many more I'll be buying of this kind of stuff. I've bought a lot of Tops Now because all the Tops points you get, you can only use them for Tops Now. And so, like, if this was $70, $80, whatever it was, I would use my points and take 40 off it. And so, like, and I'd do like 2 orders. And so then, you know, I'm only paying $30 for this instead of the 70 or whatever. I think it was 70. So I don't know that I'll be buying as many. Maybe on some sets like this, maybe I'd buy one. But it was always a nicer deal when I was, you know, you'd be able to use my Tops Now points and get, you know, that much off of it. So it'll be interesting. I kind of wonder if Tops Now will get cheaper then, because maybe not as many people would buy. But I'm pretty sure I know a lot of people that used that as a reason to buy Tops Now, like myself. I don't know that I'd be buying many Tops Now unless there was Bobby Witt. There's some cool card for Bobby Witt. I'd be in on it. But a lot of these other ones, not as much. You know, maybe a big, you know, weird Ohtani set or something like that. They've done it like this Dodger where it's the team set. It's kind of fun and you're guaranteed a hit. It's kind of cool for, you know, $60, $70. Kind of like, you know, its own little set. But I have a nice 23 Finest Gunner rookie card out of 150. I have a 23 Finest Gunner rookie auto out of 99. I think it's Finest. Finest or Bowman's Best? One is, I think it's Finest. Oh. Somewhere. I think I still have it. Sold it. I don't think I did. So, all right, fellas. Well, again, slow moving. Yeah, I didn't post this till this afternoon. I sold quite a few spots quick, and then it kind of died off. And we didn't really do a lot here in the last little bit, so we'll try. I'll make a post again probably tomorrow, letting everybody know. Come get in, and we'll probably move it to. I'll update the website and probably have a new name instead of Monday. So obviously, if you already ordered in your email, it's going to say Monday Mixer, but I'm going to change it to something else so it's not confusing for people that want to buy in. It's like, oh, and then I'll probably put that we will break by, like, you know, as soon as it's filled, probably no later than Friday. Just because I may not be able to break personally till Friday, but we'll see. But we'll get it in. So anyways, appreciate you guys kind of hanging out. Lots of fun, just chit-chatting and doing a few things, looking at stuff, learning, crying, laughing, everything. So has 25 Inception been released? No. That's usually a later set too. I don't know if they're going to do it still. I don't know. I know they've been making cuts. I don't know. We'll find out here soon, though. I'm sure if it's going to be here, probably in the next month, we'll know most of the stuff that's going to be released still for 25. It's pretty confirmed. Stadium Club and Chrome Platinum are going to be there. Maybe a couple other sets. I haven't heard anything about Inception, so we'll find out, I'm sure, soon. So, all right, guys. Hey, random 32 charge from you today. Hey, Josh, I just got a random $32 charge from me today. You buy me into this break at a discount? A random? I have no clue. Nick, I don't know. What's up with that? I don't know. I don't think I have a way of charging somebody. Literally 30 seconds ago. I don't know. I did some refunds today for people that had shipping. I don't know, Nick. I don't know. Let me see. Did someone... I don't know. I don't have anything there. Was it via PayPal? Was it via PayPal or... Check my PayPal, see what's going on. If I have anything that says I'm stealing money from Nick. $32 random $32 charge. I don't know. I refunded you. I have no clue. I don't know. I don't show anything. Maybe I can check my website. Let me see what I got in here for payments. I don't know. I don't see anything. No clue. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's weird that it would just come through now. I'm sure. I know you're not accusing anything. I'm just trying to help figure it out. I have no clue. Yeah, check it out and let me know what you find. Bought 2 spots at $37.99 yesterday. The only thing I could think of is that since maybe it changed your purchase amount after I refunded, because I refunded your shipping because you got two spots separately. So maybe that's what it's doing. It's like, oh, hey, now you're only getting charged $32 instead of the $37.99. Maybe that's it. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of, because I did, right before going live, I did some refunds for some people for the shipping that had multiple spots. I'm going to assume it's that. Maybe check into that, see if that's what it is, Nick, and then let me know. Nick, are you on Instagram? Do I talk to you on Instagram? Or you don't do no Instagrams? Some people don't do Instagrams, which I never did until I had this channel. I didn't. So. Anyway, check it out, Nick. Let me know. Like that would be my guess, because especially since it's $32. Well, you should just use it for a chat thing, just for the OG guys and everything. That's honestly mainly all I use it for. I mean, okay, I do scroll now that I have it at night. Sometimes I'll just scroll through, but on Facebook. Well, Facebook and Instagram are the same thing. I just like Instagram better because with the whole Facebook, it's like a separate messenger app. I don't like that. That's annoying. But they're the same company. Facebook owns Instagram. I just use Instagram because that's where I'll post like some photos of cards at times sometimes. And then also I do my chatting on there with my groups. That's it. You know. So you should just yeah. Because I know like when I post, like I also post to Facebook via Instagram. It's just I want to post on Facebook. I'm like, sure, I guess. I don't know. I guess. Well, anyways, I'm going to call it a night, and we I'll make some posts. I'll keep everyone up to date that's in there. I'm going to change it on the website at some point. May not be tonight, but I'll change it to some other name, and I'll change the description to show that it will be at a later date since it won't be tonight. But I do appreciate those that came in. Definitely, again, hanging out, chit chatting. It's always fun. That's one of the funnest parts about doing this stuff is sports talk, or hobby talk. It's just fun, blast. I appreciate it. So, all right, guys. Until next time, see ya.